Scott, many congratulations.
Thank you.
What an incredible game. Just try and sum up your emotions after that.
I wish I could. I'm just drained. Honestly, I'm so drained. It's tough playing the first game anyway. You know, you're up early. You're trying to prep as early as you can. You know, Martin's going to give you exactly what you're going to give him. So, just so happy to come out as a victor. Genuinely.
Martin threw everything at you in that game. 13 180. What did it say about your character and your resolve that you're able to come through a game like that?
I mean, as you see from the first two games, you know, I'm very steady on the, you know, the doubles have been good. I don't know what that was there, but my doubles have always been good over the last two games. My 180s, my treble 20 hitting has been good. So whatever it was going to be tough. And you know, you miss doubles. It's like any game. Like if you have a chance, if you miss a double, I missed two at a double, and he took that 161 out. It's very fine margins in this game, and it is what it is. And I'm just pleased to be here again. On probably Friday evening, I'm assuming, but I'm just happy to be here.
Just a word on the crowd. Have you ever played in front of an atmosphere quite like that?
That's unbelievable. Obviously, you guys know I've been at the Grand Slam and stuff like that last year, and that was the most intense crowd. And 85% of the time they're on my side. But genuinely, I was so tired and just drained just by hearing them. I tried not to join in all the chants and stuff because I'm such a bubbly guy, and I just want to join in, and I want to give them the game that they've paid for as well. So me and Martin's going to be absolutely gutted that he lost the game in the end, but at the same time, for the neutral guys that are watching, the German guys, the English guys, the Dutch guys, the Swiss guys, the Swedish guys, everyone who's turned up, they're going to be so happy to see what happened there, and that's what I'm happy about, as well as the extra round, the extra money, whatever. But yeah, I'm just really pleased to get through, mate. And
it's Damon Hetter or Berry Van Peer for you in the last 16, but having beaten Danny Knopp at the world number 7, beaten Martin Schindller, you must have real confidence now.
Yeah, I'm a confident guy anyway. If anyone says otherwise, then they need shooting down. I'm a confident guy. You know, I'm confident. Regardless of what darts I do in the practice room, it's what I do on the stage, and you guys see what I can do on the stage. You've seen what I can do over the last 2 years on the stage, on the floor, all the stats, all the information, stuff like that. So you know I've got it in my locker. It's just whether it's there, it's whether it comes out or not. But yeah, I'm looking forward to whichever guy I play. I've never played Damo. I played Berry once. I was his last ever. I think I was his last ever game was win as a professional player before he lost to Torkard 2 years ago, or last year, whatever. So I played him 6-5. I know what he's done. He's beat one of my best mates, Josh Rock, which obviously I'm good about. I wanted to play Josh in the last 16, but I've got players in front of me, so I'm looking forward to it regardless who I play. Thanks, Josh.
Scott.
Philip.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Where has that Scott Williams been all year? Because that's box office, and that's Scott Williams that can go to the next level. Where's that version been all year?
At home, on bed, in my bed. I've said it enough times on obviously your podcast and everyone else's. Like I've not played anywhere near as much match darts as I did last year, so the game's not the same. Something in my head wasn't right, my throw wasn't right, stuff like that. And then I genuinely turned up my last game, and it just felt good, and I felt good. And since then, you know, I've been practicing with Bobby a few days here and there, good little practice over Christmas, and I felt great. And you know, as you see from the doubles, the double percentage I'm assuming was pretty decent again. 40. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. I was 56 after 2 games, but hey, I'll take it. But 42 again, 42% will win a lot of games just because of people missing doubles like Martin did. But you know, I'm just happy to bring my A game out, my A minus game. We'll say that's A minus. I've got a little bit in my locker ready for when I need it, and just get me to Friday, Saturday.
Martin Schindler was in a similar position this time last year against Michael Smith, was in front. Did you always sense that as long as you stayed in the game when you were behind, he would give you chances?
No, I'll be honest with you, like, massive love for Martin and what he does, and you know, one of the best German players, obviously second best technically German player, best one's about to play, but the bloke's amazing, and you can see him chucking 110 averages. You see how he throws. His throw's very nice for such a small guy, and he's just so good. So you don't know what kind. He let me in a few times, but that's the times where you got to take what you take, and I took it. So Philip, I'm just happy to be here and do what I'm doing.
as earlier, it's either going to be Damon or Barry, but do you sense a real opportunity here for Scott Williams to make a huge statement this year's World Championship?
Oh, hell yeah. But at the same time, cliche as hell, like one game at a time. Everyone tells you one game at a time, but it is literally like that because you're only playing one game in a day. You can prepare for only one game. You don't need to prepare for like Euro tours or something like that. Especially on the last day, when I played Chizzy at Hungary, I was absolutely shattered, and I had no idea how I still carried on hitting that board because it just by the point of being there from like 9 o'clock in the morning, playing at 1 o'clock, then you're playing again at 4 o'clock, and then you're playing again at 8 o'clock, and then you're like draining for yourself. But I'm just pleased that I could just plod along and just carry on doing what I'm doing. And Damo, Berry, whichever one, I'll just give them. It's going to be a great game up there. Cheers, Phil.
Scott, you tend to play on emotion, and we see that up there. Was it difficult not to get wrapped up in the whole occasion and with the crowd?
No, not at all. Not at all. You get to learn. I say I'm not even a veteran or experienced of this kind of stuff, but when you do it half a dozen times and you play up on that stage, just stage, but any stage you play on, you get used to, especially when you're in Germany. Like I played a German player in Germany, and it's brutal. But you just have to get on with what you're doing, block out the boos, block out the cheering, and just get on with it. And I'm really good at doing that in my head. So I'm so pleased to just get through that game because it was bleeding hard. It's such a good game for a neutral guy. I mean, honestly, for the people watching, what a game that was.
Can you put your finger on why we see your best performances in these sort of environments? It's happened at the Grand Slam, it happened at first round last year, and obviously this year as well.
I like people watching. It's weird in a way, but I'm a voyeur in a way. I love people watching. If people can see what I'm doing on the floor, then I'd probably be better. But like I told you and told Phil and told everyone else, like last year was completely different to this year because last year I could play anything I wanted. I didn't have a tour card. I'd do what I want, turn up to this, turn up to that, play for England and do what I do. But this year, obviously I can only play the elite stuff, which was tough from losing to Bobby last year to playing my first game on the Pro Tours, 7.5, 8 weeks. That's not good. You're meant to be a professional. These guys want us to be professionals. 8 weeks for us guys, and I was in the top 64, is not good enough. We need more. We need more game time. We need more of this. We need more opportunities to be able to go out and play. So that's what cost me this year. But what I've done now has, made next year so much more easy for me to go on to the next year and just be more comfortable. So next year I can just go and have a bit of a free rein because I've got a bit of money coming off, but at the same time, I'm here to earn a living for myself. I'm here to stay in the top 64. I think I'm in the top 40 now, which over 2 years, and one of the years I didn't even have a tour card. That's not bloody bad. Yeah. So I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing and enjoy myself.
You talked about the gaps between tournaments there. You could go 8 weeks without throwing a dart in a game. What can you do, and do you think there should be more tournaments to plug those gaps?
There needs to be more. There needs to be something more for us guys because there's unless you're one of the elite 8 or 16, you're not getting the game time. You're not getting the money that's involved in the game, and it's not good enough. It's obviously Matt and Barry and Eddie and whatever they want everyone to be professionals. They want all top 64 to be professional dart players. I don't know what they've got planned for next year, the changes and stuff like that. But it's not enough. We need more. We need more as 64 players. The guys up to 128 need more as well. You're going to see a lot of people not turning up to Pro Tours. And I think Ricky said somewhat on his on an interview saying that all these Challenge Tour players and people that are coming in are demising the Pro Tour a little bit because it's not prestigious anymore. It used to be a prestigious thing. It's not anymore because we're not, the top 128 can't attend. They've got jobs, they've got to do this, they've got to do that. So, hey, I'm okay. Everyone else it's their problem. It's an individual game. I'm going to carry on doing what I'm doing. I'm happy. You see, I can play the game. I'm just going to carry on doing what I'm doing. Cheers, Josh. Thank you.
Scott, you mentioned that it's always hard to go on first game because of the prep time. How long does it take you to prep for a game before you're ready to go out on that stage?
I'm here 4 hours before I play. A lot of time of that is just getting my throw right, warming myself up, especially in a place like this. It's so big and you got high time for the heating to come on. My hands are cold, my fingers are cold, and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm here about 4 hours. Same with the Pro Tour. I turn up 4 hours before 1 o'clock the Pro Tour starts, so I'm there at 9 o'clock minimum. You know, interacting with my friends, interacting with the people who are coming in and stuff like that. But it's so difficult to prepare for a game like this. You're first on at 12:30. I've been up since 6:30. I'm shattered. You know, practicing last night. Got to get home, have something to eat, get up this morning, have a shower, get breakfast. I'm so knackered. I can't wait to go back to my flat and just go to sleep.
I mean, on that fatigue that you talk about there, do you feel like this format may be a bit difficult the longer it goes on, with you not being as used to it as perhaps some of the most experienced players?
I mean, you might, very possibly. Yeah, honestly, very possibly. But I don't know until I do it again. I mean, the way it goes, unless I'm really unlucky, I'll be on Friday evening, I think. Friday, Saturday evening. I've not really looked into it too much. But it's a good game. And I'm happy with evenings because I've been, you know, I get to sleep, I get to have my breakfast and lunch and stuff. I'm very funny with how I prepare, but I'm just happy to get into the next round and the last 16 and happy days, eh?
Just got a big well done, thank you.
Thank you.